Your kingdom spouse gonna show up unexpectedly. Yes, they're gonna show up unexpected. On Christmas Eve, I had a dream. I usually don't sleep daytime. But again, when God wanna give me a message, sometimes I do sleep daytime. So on Christmas Eve, I had a dream. Basically, I was laying in my bed. I suddenly received a text on my iPhone. By the way, my iPhone has no SIM card, but the text message came through my iPhone instead of my Android, the one I'm filming with right now. And so I checked this text message. The person that sent me this text message, they did not mention their name. The text message says, I will be there in a second. This person used fake number to send me this message. When I received this, I look at the phone. Before I finished reading the text message, I heard the knock on my window. This is my dream, by the way. When I heard on the knock on my window, when I was getting up to go check, through my window who this person is, the light was on. When I pulled the curtain to check who this person is, and he said to me, open the door for me. And so when he said this, I suddenly recognized this person as my kingdom spouse. Mind you, when I was getting up to go check who this person is, the light was on in my bedroom. But as soon I, pulled the curtain away, and suddenly it was dark outside, and also it got dark in my bedroom. And when this happened, he said to me, open the door for me. He was standing as if he was very guarded, but God put it in my spirit that they are embarrassed to come forward, to come to me again, to show up at my doorstep out of blue. That's what God put in my spirit. This is the feeling God put in my spirit. Even though he was standing very guarded as if, he is not happy being there. God put it in my spirit. That was because he's ashamed of coming back to me again. And also, all those feelings, nervousness. That's why he pretended like, being tough. He was standing like a very tough and guarded. This happened very quickly. I was like, oh my God. I called his name just to make sure it is him because it's dark outside, but I know his voice. So I called his name and he said, open the door for me. Tell me why when I was like a rushing to go open the door for him. And I remember when I came closer to the light switcher, that's how you call it, because they are on this side of my my room. And when I tried to switch the light back on, because it turned dark when I was checking who this person was, when I tried to switch the light on, there was no light, there was no electricity. I click on the button, click. Jesus. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. I click on the button, trying to turn on the light, but there was no electricity in my bedroom. And I was looking for my shoes, to put on my shoes, to put some clothes on, because I was in bed sleeping to go open the door. I was looking for my shoes. I remember my shoes was just at my front door. And before I go there, I woke up. Y'all. I was not able to open the door for him. And so when I woke up from this dream, I was actually a little bit sad because there's a lot of, unfinished business, darkness was going on in this dream. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. First, this person probably going to use someone else's number to get to you so that you won't reject him. This person is probably scared of rejection. That's why I received a text message from different number than his own number, fake number, so that I can just be curious and open the door for him, just like, to see who this person is. Second of all, when I woke up going to check who this person was, light was on in my bedroom. But as soon I pulled the curtain, the light was gone. It was dark outside and it got dark in my bedroom as well. And so for who this message for, God is saying that part, the light switching off, it means your kingdom spouse stay dealing with some darknesses. And God is urging you to go to 3 days fasting, Esther fasting. This is the end of your journey. And the enemy is pushing to the limit. That darkness suddenly coming in my bedroom, that means me that is praying for this person, the enemy was trying to attack me. You are in your final battle. And the enemy is trying their best to stop this. That's why suddenly, even though I was in the light, suddenly it got dark as soon I went to check. As soon my kingdom spouse was at my place. Why? Because whatever darkness your kingdom spouse is dealing with, they don't want to let it go of this man or this woman. That's why in my house, in my bedroom, I was affected from the darkness this my kingdom spouse was dealing with. When I finally knew who this person was, I was rushing to go open the door. I could not open the door because this happened out of the blue. I did not know what to do. Put my clothes on and look for my shoes. And before I finished doing all this, I was not able to open the door, but he was standing right outside my house. Okay? And so God is saying to you, you need to pray against the spirit of delay. You need to pray against the spirit of delay, because whatsoever your kingdom spouse is dealing with, whatever darkness after your kingdom spouse does not want to let it go of this person. That's why my house got darkened. That's why I was caught off guard. That's why I couldn't make it to open the door. So you need to go into Esther fasting to open that door. Ask God to shine his light upon you guys, because there's a darkness that is taking place in this union. But your kingdom spouse is probably going to show up out of nowhere